The man disguises himself as a luxury watch expert, then he secretly adds saliva to the drink. When the wealthy man sits next to him, Bond quickly begins studying the wealthy man's rare watch.
Gold, platinum, 23 carat.
But just when Bond says the watch is worth $5 million, he realizes the wealthy man completely ignores him. So Bond approaches the wealthy man to strike up a conversation. The goal is to spill the drink on him. Immediately after, Bond apologizes to him, while pretending to help him wipe off the spilled drink, because only by doing this can Bond quietly steal his room key card. Little does he know this will cost him dearly. Bond sneaks into the wealthy man's presidential suite and steals a box of world-class watches. But just as he's about to escape, he suddenly hears hurried footsteps outside the door. Then the wealthy man enters with his bodyguards. When the wealthy man discovers the watch is missing, the bodyguards inside quickly occupy every corner of the suite, and the bodyguards outside quickly surround the hotel building. But just as they reach the suite door during the search, they find that Bond has already entered the elevator heading down. But the bodyguards don't panic at all. They even send a sports car to help Bond escape. By the time he realizes something's wrong, it's too late.
Surprise!
It turns out the wealthy man is in the car, but Bond has no choice but to get in the car. Otherwise he'll be caught by the police. It turns out he just escaped from prison 5 hours ago. As the police get closer and closer, the wealthy man floors the gas pedal and leaves the hotel building. But the police don't leave, and they even prepare to use their ultimate tactic. But the wealthy man, using his superb driving skills, successfully escapes danger and heads to the airport. But facing the wealthy man's 3 elite bodyguards, Bond is once again forced to board the wealthy man's private jet, because only this way can he avoid being caught by the police who are chasing them. Only after Bond gets on the plane, does he realize that everything that happened today was a trap set by the wealthy man. If Bond refuses their demands, they will hand him over to the police. Being set up, Bond instantly flies into a rage. But when the tycoon explains why he wants Bond to join, Bond suddenly becomes delighted. It turns out the tycoon has his eye on a batch of gold worth $1 billion. The gold is hidden inside a heavily guarded prison. But because the tycoon's men are unfamiliar with the prison, they have no choice but to recruit Bond. A master of prison breaks after hearing this. Bond immediately agrees. Soon they disguise themselves as wealthy tycoons and head to the exchange. While the real tycoon isn't paying attention, they secretly photograph the briefcase. Then their accomplices use multiple angles of the photos to create an identical briefcase using a 3. Finally, someone disguises himself as a telecom repairman and secretly installs a listening device on the hotel phone line to monitor the Middle Eastern tycoon's every move in real time. As soon as the tycoon leaves the hotel carrying the briefcase, they immediately drive to the hotel entrance and deliberately stop him under the excuse of being drunk.